Yeah, I think you guys can hear me now. But basically, yeah, we're live. We're going to be continuing the project with, what's it called? Oh yeah, now my screen's fucking frozen. There we go. Yeah, the project with the auto clicker. So I'm just going to keep going. So I'm just going to do a quick recap of what we did last session. And so I'm going to click that. Let me share my screen. So basically, let's go back to here. So we started out with the map. This is the Golang auto clicker because we're going to be using Golang. And then basically, we said we want to click interval every 5 seconds. We want to start stop button, text input, interface, and then the plan was script that will perform the above mouse click interval, stop start button, and then an input text box for the 5-second interval. The next thing we're going to do is create a GUI, apply to the GUI for the use case. Apply number 1. So number 1 is one of these options. So we have these suggestions. These are the different packages that we got on ChatGPT. So there's Find, PureGo, Whales, JS, HTML, and all that kind of stuff. And then more documentation, mouse package. So these are the different packages we can use with Go to create our like basically everything we're trying to do, you know. So that's it for now, and then let's get back to it. So now I think we're in a position where we can start looking into setting up the VS Code project. So we stop sharing. And then let's keep mining at the same time. I don't even know who's in this chat. One sec, let me bring that here. Let's bring that there, and then bring this guy here. There we go. I'm trying to minimize it to the chat so I could see what's going on. Okay. And at the same time, I got another monitor up here so that way it's not like completely a thing. Okay, so let's figure that out. That's done. Okay, so now let's look into some code. We got to create the project. So we're gonna go to GitHub and create this project. So we're gonna go to github.com. And here's my fantastic GitHub page. These are all my different languages, skills, projects, repos. So we're gonna call this, I wanna give it a cool name. So we're gonna call it the Cane Clicker. I don't know. What sounds cool? It sounds like really dorky, like what I'm doing right now with the name, but I like it. The Cane Clicker, or the Caneola Clicker, or Canologist Clicker. I don't know. What do we name this? We could go the Canologist auto clicker. I'm just gonna write this name on my tablet in the meanwhile as well. Okay. I'm liking what we're doing here. We're getting a lot of traction with this setup. So okay, so the Canologist auto clicker. So we have that set up here. Let's click on this. Let's go to the repo name. or I could just link it to GitHub, but I want to do it like an easy enough way that like other people could just follow this. So I'm gonna say the Volcanologist auto clicker. Creating an auto clicker with GUI, focusing on Golang. You don't have to put a description, it's just optional. And if you guys are wondering why my face is glowing, once again, it's because I have this tablet like making me look like a ghost. But that's just part of the game. Okay, so let's make it a private repo. Let's go to this, make sure we're still mining, and then create the repo. Okay, create a new repository or push an existing repository from the command line. What do I want to do? What's the easiest way to do this? Git init, git commit, first commit, git remote to add origin to this, git push origin main, first commit. Okay, so let's go to here, to VS Code, and then I created a file folder. And basically, I can link that, or I could just fork it too. So I'll show you guys the easiest way, which is just to download the project. So we just create a new folder called the Volcanologist auto clicker. Then I'm going to drag it to VS Code. I don't need that anymore, so now we're in the project. Then all I have to do is create a main.go file. Basically, this is test. And save it. So once we save it, basically what we do is we come back here and then we just follow the commands on here. So git remote add origin. So push an existing repository from the command line. So this is an existing repository from the command line. So all we have to do is, I want to call git init. So cd training. So this is how you go to the directory that I'm in, and then if we go ls, we can see the different files in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my, not the GoCourse, Kane portfolio page. So I'll just go Kane dash, and then you can hit tabs, and basically this will take you to the what's called tab. Oh, cd Kane portfolio page, and then hit that. Clear. So now we're in this directory. The other thing is now we can go git init Kane portfolio page. Oh wait, what the fuck? Wrong one. cd dot. Let's go out. ls. This is the Volcanologist auto clicker. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's okay. We'll suck together everything we're doing here. Okay, so now we go Kane auto clicker git init. Initialize git repository, and then we want to go git remote add origin. So wait one second. Let me make sure this is clicking. And then basically we want to go git init. If you guys see the instructions here, let me make sure you guys can see it. So basically I will take this and then just make it copy, paste, get remote add origin. Oh, what the hell? Let me just turn this on. I keep misclicking for some reason. I don't know if it's a sensitivity on here, but yeah, it's just fucking, it's doing its thing, you know. It's taking me for a ride. Let me see this shit. Okay. There's all these screens, bro. So many freaking screens. Okay, so let's paste that in. We hit this, and then we just paste this in. Nice and easy. What? Failed to put some refs to thing. Okay. Get push storage bin. Clear. Get status. Let's see what's going on here. So, oh, we have to add the actual file. So it's gonna be git add. I'm just gonna go git add dot because I'm pushing the main indie hacker style. Git commit first. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it for the fucking motions. There we go. So now it says one file change, one file insertion. This guy keeps stopping mining. Dude, I gotta find a better AFK mining spot, honestly. Like, I don't know, you guys could drop in the chat. Like, I know there's some sort of like meteorite, there's some sort of meteorite place where you could just auto mine, but I don't fucking know, bro. Like, I haven't done that yet. I've been doing like wood cutting and farming for the most part. So back to this shit. Okay, so we go git add dot, git commit m, first commit, and then git push u origin main. There we go. Then clear. So all we have to do now that we've done this, so this basically when you go git remote add origin, clear remote add origin. Oh, already exists. Okay, so clear. So I already kind of connected this, so it looks like we're good to go. So all I have to do is refresh this, and this should show my file. There we go, main.go, test. So if we look at VS Code, it has exactly what we're trying to do here now. Bro, I need a better AFK mining thing. This thing's driving me crazy. Okay, so the next thing is, let me check my tablet. Let's see the next thing in the plan. So yeah, first we're gonna have to create script that will perform the above mouse click interval. So let's do a quick view of what I'm trying to do now. Let's go back to the project plan, which is this. So project plan, now I want to go to mouse click interval. So script that will perform the above mouse click interval. So that looks like this should be good, but let's break this down into like a micro task. So I want to take this whole thing and I'm going to copy it. Copy. And then let's go to here. I'll have to just zoom in further, and that just makes it micro. Paste. Resize it. So I'm going to just shrink this whole thing down, then move it. I don't know how to move this like consistently. There we go. So first, okay, let's start with the mouse click interval. So what I want to do with this mouse click interval is like kind of set this up. One sec, I gotta make sure my character doesn't fucking log out. It's the only annoying part about like trying to do multiple things at once. So like, okay, so let's look at this mouse click. So share this again. And basically this is, we're gonna break these down into like micro tasks. So now that I have the mouse click feature, I wanna start here. Okay, so step one, I wanna be able to, I guess, first I gotta know what I'm doing with the mouse. So like, there's gotta be some sort of event or some kind of trigger. Find the trigger for a mouse click. What triggers a mouse click? Two, now that I know like what can trigger a mouse click, I need some sort of feedback to tell me that it worked. What triggers a mouse click event? And then feedback to know event occurred. So basically I click the mouse and then something on the screen will say, yay, clicked. It's like hello world, except now we're taking hello world to a slightly higher level. So let's say like hello world, except for a mouse click. So when you run your hello world program, all it does is it shows on the screen hello world. That basically means, hey, like when you run this program, I expect to see hello world, right? So now we're basically saying, I'm trying to trigger a mouse click event and I need some sort of feedback to say, hey, the mouse click event occurred, all right? So let's start with that. Let's just start there before we go like too far out into the complexities of the build process. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, okay, Golang. So I'm trying to figure out how to trigger a mouse click event. Trigger a mouse click event to Golang typically involves syncing underlying for controlling mouse and keyboard events across the platform. It provides functions like robot go click to simulate a mouse click. That's perfect. This is exactly what we're trying to do. So what triggers a mouse click event? So first we've answered this. So I'm just going to write notes as we go. Robot Go library. And like worst case, like for you guys, I'm gonna do a blog post on like how to do this from scratch as well. I usually like to do a blog post, a video guide, and then this time I'm just doing live streams as a start because like I've never done it before. So I think this would be a cool way to kind of get the content out. Robot Go library. mouse click and keyboard events. And then we got robot go click. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So that's kind of the way, and then I'll draw out a diagram for this. So I hit a button, there's going to be a robo click event. Robot go.click. So trigger my function to click. So feedback log of a successful event. So basically, let's share, one sec, let me quickly walk you guys through this diagram. So, one sec, let me make sure this guy's mining still. And let me zoom out a bit on my tablet. So I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys. So we're trying to build an auto clicker, but we have to do this in a way that's systematic. So this is the plan for building the auto clicker. Just auto clicker, script that will perform the above: mouse click interval, stop start button, interval for click, and then create a GUI to make it look nice, right? So I want to start with just the mouse click portion. So technically, if I go here, I just want to do this for now. And let's color code it so we know what kind of thing we're doing. So right now, what triggers a mouse click event? And then feedback to know that the event occurred. So an event is basically anytime there's some sort of action that happens and we just want to now log that action. So let's say I hit a button, that's an action. A mouse click event, that's an action. You close the screen, that's an action. You open the screen, that's an action. These are all examples of events. So I want to kind of get a record that this event happened and that it was successful. And I want to know also if the event failed. So this is what triggers the event and how to know. So the next step is, there's a library called Robot Go Library, as we did on our Google search. And then it says mouse click control, continue. So this simulates mouse click, control, and keyboard events. Simulate click. So basically, this is what happens. Press the button, triggers this click, and then some sort of log. So this, when I say log, it'll say mouse click success. Oh my gosh, my writing is so bad. Just for like color code purposes, press. So press the button right here, trigger the mouse click event from robot go. I keep calling it robogo, robot go.click, and then we get some sort of a log to tell us that we did it successfully. So let's actually start writing the code for this now. You guys are like wondering, how come you're not coding? How come you're not coding? Code. Like sometimes you gotta plan shit out first and make sure that like what you want to do is like the direction you want to go in, and then you write the code. Because then it's like, if you end up writing code first and then you don't know exactly what you're trying to do, you're gonna end up rewriting it and then deleting stuff and then getting lost and then losing motivation to do the project. So it's like, you want to kind of structure your projects in a way that like each step is manageable. That's why like I showed you guys all the steps of what I want to do, and I took each step and I break down each step into micro steps. So once I break down steps into micro steps, I know like, okay, these smaller steps are things I can take action on, and then these are things I can get completed before moving on to the next thing. So let's create some sort of button press event and then robogo click. So let's get VS Code in the corner. VS Code. There's something on Backend Banter where one of the guests was like, if you use VS Code, it's you versus the code. And I'm like, bro, I've been using VS Code like since the start of my career, basically. I tried using Atom from like Udemy courses, but like it just, I didn't have a feel for Atom. Like VS Code just seemed like I could customize it the way I wanted. Cursor is like, it's nice. The only thing I would say other than VS Code that I like as a IDE is PHP Storm. Oh my god, because it's just so nice to use. Okay, so let's see. What packages does this use? Robot Go. And I'll probably have to use package main, right? Freak, it's so hot. One second, I gotta turn on the AC. Let me just like put the screen on only. Hide my face for a second. Alright. I'm back. Okay, so let's get back to this session. So basically now I need to know what packages I need in order to run this script. So let's just type in Golang hello world, because we're gonna have to use the same logging from hello world. So we're basically building on top of hello world, because like I like just finished that Golang package. Yeah, there we go. Package main import FMT and then FMT println. So this is basically your basic Go script, and then we can run that too, just to show you guys like what we're dealing with. So I think it's also go run main go. I might have to do go build. But we'll figure this out as we do it. Dude, fuck. Hit the fucking rock. Okay, there we go. I think I'm at, what am I at? Did I level up? 66 mining. Yes, let's go. Okay, so package main FMT, println hello world. So let's just do this to and then I think it's main. Yeah, func main. Func main. And then it's like this. Put it in some curly brackets, and then we go I believe it's double quotes in Golang. It doesn't accept single quotes. Bro, my spelling is so bad. Okay, so let's save that. And it's just simple. Everything we don't get, we just ask every iteration of steps to Google. And I want to do this without ChatGPT as much as I can, just because like I kind of want to struggle with it. That's what I've learned with the learning process. It's like you have to kind of struggle with it a little bit. That way, when you do get the answer, and you will eventually find answers, you'll retain the knowledge a lot better that way. So that's why I'm like taking my time, just struggling through the content. Struggle. So basically, what now? How to run Golang script. Use command line for go, compile, go run. Compiles the package, runs in the temp folder. That's all we need right now. We don't need to do anything crazy right now. Right now I just want to show that it works. So this is our basic Golang string, hello world, and I want to run this. So what I'm gonna do is just go. Make sure you're in the actual directory that you're trying to run this code in. So right now I'm in the Knologist auto clicker. That's my project file. I'm gonna go run. No go files listed. What the fuck? Go file main go. Knologist. Where is this? Main.go. Let me check my GitHub real quick. I've got Knologist main.go. ls. Main.go is there. Oh, I have to go run main.go. I'm so out of it. Okay, let's go. Hello world. Boom. Success. So that's good. And I want to commit this. So I want to get into a habit of like committing all my small wins. So let's clear. Get add dots, git commits, and then just add a quick little comment. So just say, make sure logging works. So git commit let's call it update. And then I want to say hello world works. Got message to print successfully. We could even do branches technically. And you know what? We will do that. So let's do this as the base. And then I'll also do branches along the way to show you guys like how you guys can work with branches and then merge your own branch to main. You don't have to do that, but I just want to try just because it's fun. And then if we do make mistakes along the way, it's not going to fuck up the actual entire project. So there's that. So git push origin main. Clear. So right now you guys could see this. If I refresh the screen, it's going to show my new hello world script that I created. So it's got package main, it's got my import with the library that I want to use, FMT, and FMT allows me to use print statements, so that's what I'm using here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a branch actually. So let's get into habit of creating branches too. So I'm going to go right now, just run git branch to C. This will show you your branches that you have active on this project. So then you want to go git checkout B, and I want to call this click event. I'm just going to name it what it is, click event. No, I want to say button press click event because that's what we're trying to do. Button press click event. So now it says switch to a new branch here. So if you guys look closely, it says switch to a new branch, button pressed. This is like a tongue twister. Button press click event. Button press click event. Button press click event. Button press click event. Okay, whatever. So we do that, and then basically now I want to run git branch again because I want to see if I successfully created my branch. So run git branch again. It says button press click event. So now I'm on this new branch. So if we go to GitHub now and refresh, then we look at main. It should show my branch once I make a commit. So let's do a test just to show you guys how this is gonna work. So let's just add. So right now it's hello world, and I'm gonna go hello world Kane, the Kaneologist. Is the best coder because I got a self glaze. You know what I'm saying? We gotta self glaze in this. You gotta celebrate your efforts. Okay, so now I'm gonna save this. So now I come back to git. So I'm gonna clear this. So I'll just do the same thing. So now if we run git branch, just to show you guys once more, this will show you guys what branch you're on. So right now I'm on git branch, and then button press click event is my branch. So I'm gonna go clear this. So we go git add dot. We don't have to do specific files because it's a personal project. Some people like to do specific files. I don't give a fuck. I know exactly what I'm committing in this case. So like people will argue that you should only commit the file that you're working on, but like if it's a personal project, just git add dot. And if you know exactly what changes you're doing, just git add dot it either way. Because when you're gonna do your merge, which I'll show you how to do later, like it's gonna show you all the points in your code that you did make a change on, and then when you do a PR with either your manager, boss, or on your own, you can go back and check the changes that you're working on, and then like basically go through that and then like fucking have at it, you know? So git add dot and then git commit and then I'm gonna write another update. So update let's call it new branch. New branch, new message. So update, new branch, new message. So you see here, now it's going to show your actual branch. So this shows you exactly what branch you're using. Remember how we did get branch? This is the branch. And then this shows the one file, one insertion, and that's just came out. I just added this updated line. That's why it says one insertion, one deleted. One sec, let me get this guy back up, and then let me increase my mining. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you guys have a dragon pick, and I just learned this, I kept hearing that freaking clicky sound. It's like, that raises your mining level by 3. I didn't fucking know that for the longest time. I was just like actually mining with the pickaxe, and I didn't know you could actually level it up 3 times. Okay, so back to this. We did git add dot, and then git commit m. We added this message. It tells us what branch we're on, and then we just go git push. I do git push origin and then branch. It's just a habit. Some people just do git push branch. When I say branch, the actual name of the branch you're using, and then just hit enter. So you see this enumerating done. Now you've successfully, it should show up on GitHub as a new branch. There you go, button press click event. This is the branch that we just created and the one we're trying to make commits to. So like once we're done, we're gonna merge it, and I'll show you guys how to merge and shit after. Like it's not nothing crazy, but like it's just things you have to keep track of. It's like a lot of coding is just having a general idea of what you want to do, figuring shit out along the way, and then just making sure you're keeping track of a bunch of things at the same time. So this is where the branches come in handy. Let me show it to my face. So yeah, you want to use branches just to kind of isolate specific features or things that you're working on, like, and you don't want to mess with your main branch. So like your main branch, let's say it's live. Let's say you have a web page that's live, right? Like we go to the knologist.com. Like this is like my website, right? So let's say I want to make a change and I want to change this to like the knologist, right? I'm not just gonna do that on my live site, okay? I'm gonna do it on a branch, make sure that branch is good, and then merge it, and then you'll see the changes here after. And that's kind of what we're doing here. As you can see, you don't see this, and this is the main branch, right? But when I go to this branch, it shows my new code. It doesn't show it on the main because we haven't merged it yet. When we do merge it, then you'll see all the same code from this branch on the main. So right now we're on main, you're gonna see this new comment on the main once you merge it to the main. And I know it's like basic stuff for some of you, like a lot of people are really talented on here. Like I get it, yeah. Like some of you guys are good, but there are people out there that maybe have not used Git before. So it's like, if you haven't heard it anywhere else, you may as well start building the habits now of doing things the right way. I'm not saying my way is the best way. It's just like, it's good enough that it'll get the job done, and you won't fuck up your progress long term if you use branches and like good naming conventions and things like that. Okay, let's go back to it. So now I have this. We have our new branch. And now the next step is, let me share my screen again. So now we have our logging set up. Which is this part. We have like something to display messages. We know how to do that now. And then now we need to do this part. We need to simulate a button press, and then simulate a click in response to this button press. So when I hit like enter or something on a physical key. So let's actually detail this out. when I hit a button on a physical key. So like when I actually press the enter button, I want a simulated mouse click. But for now, we're not going to get to this part yet. We're not going to get to this part yet. We're going to focus on just this button press. And then button press, and then it'll just say mouse click success. We're not going to do the click yet. I want to see that the button works first. So let's like work our way through this whole diagram. Once we know this works, then we go to this, then we go to this. Okay? That's just my take on this. Like, I want to do it systematically. So, back to homeboy Google. So now we don't really need to look at the repo anymore. We understand how the branches work, and we'll come back to that when we have to merge things. But that's not going to be for a while. Let's see. Any chatters? No one chatted yet. Welcome, team. Okay, so how to trigger a mouse click event, we got that. So now I want to robot.go.click is a popular library. We're not going to add that yet. And then right now I want to what Golang keyboard event in console. Okay, so let's look at this. Now I'm creating a CUI based on thing. Okay, don't care. What is the package? Okay, so he's using keyboard. Enianano. I don't know what the fuck that is, but he's doing something. Keyboard event package. Let me rephrase this. What is the simplest library to track keyboard button press Golang? Yeah, Enianano. Okay, so we're ending up using this, and like, if you guys wondering why I keep looking to the left, I have to make sure, like in the past, like shit has happened where my screen freezes, so I have to make sure the stream doesn't just freeze and you're just staring at my face. And I know it's like I'm fucking handsome as hell, but I want to make sure that you guys are also seeing the content, right? Like the actual code and everything, right? Like this, trying to have this basic script. We're gonna have to import Enianano soon, so let's put this in brackets. Some people like to put semicolons after each thing, and I don't mind doing that either, honestly, for the most part. It's fine. I'm not going to do it right now. Let's look at the docs. Okay, so simple library to listen to keystrokes from the keyboard. Perfect. This is exactly the fuck I need. Okay, so let's add this to my notes. So what is this called? None. On physical keystroke. en none / keyboard. Fair enough. Shout out to you, whoever you are, none. Shout out to you for creating this package. Like, all credits to you for like creating this keystroke package. Okay, so how the fuck do I use this now? So char error keyboard golang single install and update the scope package. Go get you. Okay, let's try it. So I'm going to paste this right here. I think go tidy would do that too if I just add the package name. So if I go to the actual script and then I go, he's got an example. So example of getting a series of keystrokes with a blocking get key function. I don't need to do blocking right now. We're not doing any channels or anything like that yet. So FMT is what I have. So it's basically like similar to what I have going on. And then what I'm going to do is just copy this line. This is the actual package, or the library, I mean, not the package. The package is main. The library is any unknown. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, there. What the bruh? Bro. Control Z. Okay, so let's put that here. Do I have to use a comma? No. So I don't know why it's like deleting randomly. Could not import. Not support outside. Use it. Can I go install with the version? With the version. Okay, let's try this. Requires a current version. Okay, so this library is not working for some reason. I don't know why, but it's somehow deleting every time I try to use it. So let's try to find another one that takes keystrokes. If you guys know in the comments, just like drop that so I can find it. How do I get keyboard inputs and go? Have this for either Golang design hotkey, robot and go hook. Okay. Can be used to read key presses from the keyboard while in a terminal application. This is actually what I need to. This will work too. Atomic Go keyboard. Package can be used to read key presses from the keyboard. Okay. It's cross-platform keys can be used. Control C, Alt can be used. Okay, cool. Simple usage. Keyboard listen. Go func. Bro, show me how to fucking download it. Where is the script? Usage. He puts a snippet of what it does, but he doesn't put the package name and everything. Okay. I believe it's just whatever this is. github.com/thing. Can I do this? How do I get... Oh, how to bring remote libraries. Go get. Example their module. Okay, so if I just go get. No longer supported outside a module. To build and install, you just go install. With a version. Go install. Okay, so instead of go get, we just go install. There we go. Okay. Malformed import path. No. Do I just do it without the HTTPS? Yeah. Okay, let's try it like this. Let's try it now. Can I see it? I might have to do someone, if you guys know how to add this to, I don't even know how to do it. Download and install, not download and install, go install library from GitHub. Install and go modules, library from GitHub. Yusuf Shaki. Let's see what this guy's got. Go get you. Oh, you might have to go get you. Okay. Let's try this. Go get you. Go get you a pizza. Go install malformed path, invalid chart. Oh, you don't put the HTTP. Okay, so go install. Oh, at latest. Okay. So it gives you a hint here. That should work. Yes. This should work. Come on. Why doesn't it work though? Okay, so we gotta struggle through this part. Let's figure this out. Okay, so let's go on DeepSeek. This is where you can use AI and shit to help you. Shout out to these guys, bro. Like, I never would have used it until like they just paywalled fucking OpenAI and shit and like made it really annoying. Right. So let's say I got this. Okay, so let's paste that in. So now we want to figure out how I can add this package. Here's how you can fix this. Go get atomic, go dev, install the correct package. Don't give me any code. What the fuck's going on? Okay, so this is up now. Don't give me any code. Just tell me how to fix. So that's basically it. Let's see. Oh shit, we already been going for an hour. I'm just gonna keep going because, like, I don't know, it's good value for everyone that's watching, that's also struggling through this. And here's the thing, bro. Let me close up on my face. Not everyone's willing to suck at something on live air. Everyone's trying to be the expert online. If you guys have seen half these guys doing leak codes, they're like showing you the answer, and anyone could show you the answer in hindsight, right? They probably just rehearsed it on ChatGPT like 100 times, and there's no value in that for you. There's no struggle. So like when you're actually struggling to do something, you're kind of stranded, and this is how people end up in tutorial hell. The reason I'm doing this with you guys and struggling in front of you guys is to show you that there's a way out of tutorial hell. It is building projects, but it's not this fancy, pretty, I know everything off the top of my head bullshit, right? Like, this is me like actually searching up every little detail of the project, mapping out the project, scoping out what my steps are, looking at different libraries, messing things up. This is how you get good. Struggling, finding the answers once you struggle. That's another thing. And yeah, as you keep doing this, you're gonna get better, and that's how you get good at 3 or 4 languages, and that's how you get like that traction, you know. But till then, it's like, it's just, you have to be willing to look not like an expert. Honestly, that's like, trying to look like an expert is actually what's fucking a lot of people up, because you're relying on answers and pre-canned like content and shit. Okay, so let's look at this shit now. Packages move from Go to thing, atomic go.dev, so copy, and then replace your code import with atomic go.dev. Okay, so this is probably why. Okay, so let's go get clear go get, and the nice part about Go is you can use go tidy. So let's do this. Oh, let's go install. So clear go install, and then latest. Let's try it without these quotations. Let's try that. Go install atomic go latest. Let's try that. That should work. Okay, there we go. Go downloading. So now we're kind of, it looks like something's working out here. And then is not a main package. Okay, I don't care. Then it's gonna go tidy. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's try that, and then replace it with import. So let's try adding this here. Why? Maybe because it doesn't work in package main. Let me add this. Oh, go mod tidy. Yeah, I'm like stuck right now. So like I'm trying to figure this part out. I'm like completely kind of, I'm trying to do this with the minimal amount of like pre-written code. So I'm just like struggling through packages and like finding my way. Okay, so go install is only for main packages. Oh, so go get. The library is like thick. Okay, so my mistake was using go install. Go get. Oh my gosh. Why is this happening? Clear. Go. Let's just copy this. Just copy this line. Not found in the current or parent directory. No longer a supported module. To build and install, use go install with a version like go install example. Or go help install. Go help get. Let's try go help. Help get. So this is the thing, it's on a main package, so I can only use go install right now, so I don't know what's going on here. Go mod not found. If anyone knows in the comments, please let me know. Initialize go module, go mod init. Initialize go mod before installing dependencies. Here's how to fix it. Okay. Cool. Guess we're going on an adventure with DeepSeek. Okay. Go mod init. To add module requirements and sums, go mod tidy. Does this work now? Okay, so that works now. Okay. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? It's not go mod init your username, it's go mod init my actual username. So I'm like messing up colossally right now. So I'm just stuck. It's breaking stuff till I fix it. Go mod init already exists. Clear. And then go mod tidy clean. Okay, now you can use the package may.go. Atomic Go Dev keyboard, Atomic Go Dev keys. There, now I've got my Go mod file. Why does this not work now? Oh, this is why. Let's go. The knowledge auto clicker, go mod, reset diagnostics, run go mod tidy. Let's try this. Getting this package to run is kind of difficult. I don't know why it's not letting me add this import. Now go get requires go mod file. Oh, okay. Initialize module, go mod init, set up dependencies. After that, go get will work properly. Go mod init. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. Holy shit. Okay. Atomic Go Dev. Let me just add the keys as well in case I need it. I don't think I do, because according to their docs, I could just go directly to it. It's kind of doing okay. Figure it out. Oh shit, there's actually quite a few people watching this. This is my second live. I think I had one live viewer yesterday, but I started streaming at like 2 a.m. which is like crazy. Fix and go dev, fix and go mod, go get. Then I can go mod tidy. Then clear. So now a bunch of these go sum files are here. Go mod is here. Go sum is here. This is here. Let's use it one more time. Added. I want to try it one more time just to see what's going on. Why is it not working? Okay. So this, and then I want to find out so it obviously added the packages. Go atomic go dev, container nerd, console golang org, and now I want to show it my script. Oh, it removes unused imports. Okay. Make sure you actually use the keyboard package in your code. If you just add it, otherwise GoTools will remove it automatically. Add a basic keyboard listener. Okay, that's why. Okay, so let's go to the docs. So in that case, now we know that we can use it. I'm gonna add this here. I'm not gonna save it though. Okay, so now we have this. Don't save it because apparently Go automatically will delete this. I didn't know that. So that's something you don't see in training platforms, right? Because everything's like set up for you with pre-written like packages and everything in the background. Okay, so packages, simple usage, keyboard listen, func. I only need simple key logging here. And I think that'll be a good place to end it off. And then we'll commit that, and then maybe tomorrow we'll do the next part. But so let's open up his docs. We don't need these files right now. Right now we're going to modify. So now we have our print hello world, right? And we need to use keyboard. So we need to use keyboard listen, func keys bool error, usage. So basically you want to copy this. Listen to callback function when a key is pressed. So I'm just going to do enter for mine. And then I want to do a println statement as well. So function main. I need a better mining spot. You guys got to recommend me better mining spots. Tab. This is the function signature. Keyboard listen funky keys error. So basically how this keyboard.listen. Okay, this is just the function signature. This doesn't actually do anything. You have to use keyboard with this. So it's got to be keyboard listen. And func main is already, this is func keyboard listen because this is the actual function that is called within keyboard. It's a method of keyboard and it returns an error. So I'm going to go keyboard dot, and there you go. There we go. Now it activates the package, listen, and then func keys bool error. Copy the function signature from this doc. Listen func key. And then pretty much, how does this work? So keys. So this key maps to this CTRL-C. What's the key for enter? Let's just try enter. I'll put enter as is and see if this will work. And then return true nil, stop bool error. What is a stop bool? Stop listener by returning true on. Okay. And then FMT print line, so print every key press. Okay. Does this not have to loop? Oh, that stops the event listener. Print every key press, return false to continue listening. Oh, so it's like a toggle in a way. This is like a simple toggle. It waits till you press the correct key. It's now listening for keys until you press the correct one, basically. That's what's happening. Like the video. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what's going on. I have like 12k blessed bone shards. Oh no, what am I doing? Okay, I don't want to open Discord. I want to just open VS Code. Okay, so funky keys. Error bool. Listen. And then what I like to do is just type it out so I know what I'm doing. And then FMT is now blocked out because I'm not currently using that. So currently it's going to go if key code equals keys. I'm gonna say enter. Keys enter. What is the key code for enter? I'm gonna also Google that because I'm just curious on my own. I just want to know like what would trigger that to do what it's supposed to do. Key string, key dot string. So it's obviously looking at this and it's logging, and then return nil false. It'll only trigger if true. Oh, it's called a stop bool because it probably stops it from running. True, no. So you can return two things in Golang. So right now we're returning a boolean and an error. So right now if key code enters equals enter, this keys will... Where does keys come from? Keys, key, keys, key. Undefined keys. Keys key. Keys key key code equals keys key. Keys control C. Do I have to import a keys package? Package keyboard can be used to read key presses. Cross-platform, and it can be combined to check. Also be combined to simulate mock key presses for your CI testing. Atomic code dev cursor. I'm curious, if I go Control C, does that activate it? Ah, keyboard keys. That's why you have to add both packages. So Go automatically imports the ones that you're using. Okay, this should work then. In this case, I have a feeling this will enter. So what is... I don't need DeepSeek anymore. How to trigger a key event. We're still going to get to this after the Robot Go mouse click. We're going to have to download that and use it, but currently we're not going to do that right now. We're going to just get this thing running. Once we can get this thing running on this machine, then we have to use this to detect the key press that will then trigger a mouse click. So like if key enters equals true instead of printing, we're gonna replace this with a mouse click, and then we're gonna somehow listen to that mouse click for to print out a log after again. So we're just like building on the previous step in a way. So let's figure that out. Go keys entered true. Okay, let's run it. Okay. Ah, you see? It keeps running and logging all the keys until I hit the correct one. If I hit enter, kills the script. And then let's do this as a test. So when I hit and I'll show you that I'm actually hitting enter. This is called like, this is like a logging strategy. So basically you just print So now we know how to listen for keys being pressed, because now it's the keyboard, it's listening to the keyboard, and then it's listening for a key press. So key code equals keys enter. So key code keys enter. I now added this thing. So when I press the correct key, it's going to terminate the script. So right now I'm going to go run main go. So right now it's listening. So I go KANE E. So now I pressed enter. Enter key pressed, script will terminate. So now we know that's working. So we can now commit this. So this is like a checkpoint in our code. Now we can now save, if we go back to our screen real quick, I just want to show you guys. This part's done. So now when I hit enter, I'm not using this anymore, but when I hit enter, I can now see what I'm doing. This is complete. When I hit enter on the keyboard, the physical keystroke is now tracked. I can now do that. The next thing is to link it to this, to robot.go.click. So I'm going to erase this, then add the actual new package I'm using on there to my notes. So let's just do that for later. I'm going to create a blog post for this because I know some people like written content as well. And I'm more of like a reader as well. I like to read different blog posts and like different things like that. So I like writing too, and I like teaching. So it's like, it's kind of like a combo of the best of both worlds. I teach myself by like doing it live, and then you guys get to see it and struggle through it with me. And then I'll create a blog post to kind of detail all my steps again once I go through it, and that'll like affirm everything I learned over the course of that project back into my head. But that's it. You just pretty much, we only had to use ChatGPT for like figuring out how to log it, but like even then it was like fucking us up. So like you have to kind of just read the errors you're getting and then kind of like use whatever resources you have to kind of get back up to speed. What's this library called? Atomic Go. Keyboard. And whoever made this library, shout out to you. Like it's been a good working library, and I definitely was able to get value out of this. Like I got it running. So let's go back to our commit. So git add dot. Now we want to add our commit message. Update, and then I want to say script can detect physical keystroke press. And logs output. So now we've created a file. Technically this would be create because you're creating a new file, but like it's the intention of the script wasn't to create anything. This was automatically done by Go, so I don't really care for that. Right now what I'm trying to do is just build what I'm trying to build. So if I personally add files, then I'll go in my comments, I'll go like create dot, but I don't need to do that right now. So the first part's done. The first phase of the first step is done. So now we have to like link this to the simulated click using Robot Go. So that's the next part. And then logging that. What's the next step on here? Stop start button. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. Like, there's no rush on that right now. We have to do it correctly as much as we can. Okay, so let's go. What was my previous step? Git commit m, and then git branch. I gotta see what branch I'm on, so then I can push to this branch. Git push origin branch. That should be good. Now we just go clear. And then if we go back to GitHub, we go back to our Golang project, repos, Knologist auto clicker. You see how there's a compare and pull. This is when we do our pull request. We're not going to do that yet. For now, I just want to go to the actual branch and show you guys. So now we have all our code here. Then we go to go mod. These are the packages that we installed. Go back. And then let's just go to main.go. So this now contains our new code that we use to get this thing up and running. And instead of using what they had in their docs, like I want to use enter. And then basically I created a logging statement to show you guys that when I hit enter, like it recognizes that I hit that and it terminates the script. This stop bool value, I think acts as some sort of a listener that'll keep listening and keep basically the listen function will keep going until I hit the desired key. When I hit the desired key, the enter key, then return true, and then stop bool will then stop on the true case. If it's false, it'll keep going. And let's just run it again for fun. This will not stop until, look, it even says backface, until I hit enter. Enter key pressed, script will terminate. Done. So that is the first part. So we're pretty much set up with that, and now we have to link this to a simulated click. So we get a physical button press, and I want to get a simulated click. And that's going to be the next portion of this. I'm debating on whether I should keep going or not. It's about 12 a.m. Actually, I could keep going. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's keep going for a little bit more. I do want to see if I can link it, at least. Let's go back to their docs too. So right now there's simulate key button press for mocking test, keys key, stop bool, stop keyboard listener on escape key or control C, exit application on press Q, print every rune on key press. I don't know how advanced I need to go. It doesn't look like I need to go that far, but right now I'm using the basic and it's working the way I need it to for what I'm trying to do. The next thing is Robot Go. I need to get that simulated mouse click. I need to get a simulated left mouse click, and then if we go back to the share screen, so let me share again real quick. I want to show you guys the tablet to show you guys what parts I'm at. So this is the part I'm at now where it's like, oh shit, everyone's using special. I should use special. robot go click simulated, and that's what I'm trying to do now. So now I can listen to keys using the Atomic Go package. Now I want to trigger a click when I use robot go. And the good thing is it's always listening to my keyboard unless I press the stop button, which is good. That's desired behavior. Because the script should technically keep running, and I should have, maybe I might go to the advanced later, but for now I just want to get a simulated click and get a log for this output. So let's go to the robot go docs. Let's go robot go. Robot go package. Oh, it's on the Go official server too. Okay, repository. Let's just go straight to the repository. I like going to the actual like source of where these where everything's written, so I could get the most updated doc. Supposed to set up automation. Control the mouse keyboard and read the screen process window handle image and bump. Here's your bitmap. Okay. Brew install Go. Okay. I don't know about GCC. Like, do I need that? It's saying I need it. Let's try it without it, honestly. Go v go. Xcode select. I don't need all that though. I don't need all that. Go get. Installation, okay. You can just import it or use it. Click left true. I'll probably end up using this. This is the main thing, and then I'll do this. Right now, remember what we saw last time. If you don't use this in Go and then you hit save, it's going to delete it. So you got to make sure that it's actually tracking, that you actually use a instance of it. So it's got to actually call the package, the library, I mean, and then use it. So I'm going to go left click true. Then all I have to do then is put this here. Save that. Maybe I have to run go get. Yeah, you see? You have to download all this shit. Hopefully it doesn't conflict with the other package I have, because that would be an issue for sure. Yeah, let's see. I digress. Let's see. Back to here. Now, what listens to the event? That's the other thing. I need to make sure that my event is listened to. Like, I want to know that right now hitting enter is definitely going to trigger this. Maybe I should do another if. But how would it know? Click worked. Someone's just shitting on Golang. Okay, robot go. One sec. Right click with examples. Left click equals true. Okay, so func main robot go, left click equals true. Where's the logging for it? Either way, I'm kind of sleepy though. Maybe we should continue. Key tap, key enter, ARR string, alt command, robot go, write all text, text error. read all, and then if error print. I think this should work. I don't know whether it's actually like how to log for that event, because that would have to be a listener for this listener. It's weird. I think we can go back to DeepSeek and ask it. I currently have a simple script, and this script listens for keyboard strokes. When I hit enter, it should trigger a simulated click. Use a robot, go and terminate the script. Currently, I want to know that the robot go.click actually worked. So let's actually paste the script in and then see. Add a success message after the click. Get mouse position after to see if it changed. That's wrong, because you can't get mouse position because it's a simulated mouse click. So like, it's fucking useless to do that. Get mouse position after, add error handling through robo go click. Delay to observe the click. This won't work because even if the click fails, as long as I hit enter, the log will trigger. I want to I don't need it to reason either. I just need it to do what I need it to do. Current approach doesn't actually. So this is where like you have to understand what you're asking of this. I don't know why it's saying to get mouse position. I'm trying to do simulated click. Mouse position won't work. So you have to like, it's recommending you things that you might not need. So you have to kind of steer AI. So this is where like the vibe coding thing doesn't really fully work. I just use it as a helper right now because when I actually want to get something as simple as a click done, look how much vibe coding you'll have to do, right? Like I just want to know that, like what kind of doc I can use. We need an indirect. Simulate click left false. What does this doc say? Okay, I don't see anything for how can I detect a simulated mouse click? That's gonna be tough unless I do something where there's some sort of actually. Is there a way to programs that change when I click? If that's the case, change background color with JavaScript. Okay, so let's do this. If the mouse click works, then this will then trigger this. Basically, I'm using this button to see if it works. So right now I can run the program, go run main, and then I'm gonna hover over this. So let's do this right now and see if it can work. Okay, not yet. Enter. Terminal will like control. I guess we could try that. Open settings. Let's try it. Okay, so basically for accessibility, make sure you just turn this on in your settings. Let's try it again. I'm going to turn it off after, but I just want to try it again to see if it works. Remember to hover over this, because what happens when I click this is it's going to go true. So let me refresh this again. This time. I think it's because when I hover above it, now it's in here. There has to be a way to run this outside of that. Or how about if I don't trigger it? What if I do the anti of this? So if I go println keys enter code if true, true no. What if I go true, no, and then false? Here, I'm just curious now. Let's play around and break it. Let's see if I can mess around with it. So that will end it. What if I go this, go run main, and I hit enter? Yes, it worked. It worked. It worked. Fuck. Yes. 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 It fucking worked. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's amazing. It still works. So watch this, watch this, watch this. I can go to this. So basically what I did here in the code was I just flipped it. So I was using enter to end the loop right down, but now enter triggers the mouse click. Every other key will end it. So right now if I want to end this, I just hit another key, D. So this D then triggers the closing of the event. So basically what I'm going to do is return true no, and then if I keep pressing enter here in this code, it's gonna say triggers simulated mouse click. So let me find another one. So toggle colors on mouse click. Let's find a random thing. Change background color with JavaScript. So right now if I run this again, right now the script is running. So if I hit any key other than enter, it's gonna work. So now if I just hit enter, it's triggering a mouse click event simulated by hitting enter. And we know this by the log here. When the code equals enter, left click equals true. So basically I could refresh this again. The code and script is still running. So just hover my mouse above it and hit enter. One sec. Enter. Wait, let me hit D, main go. And try again. There we go. And it keeps going. You see how the button changed? See the highlighting of it changing? So if I hover off it, hover on it, and I hit enter, And at the same time of the log, that button changes. Let's do another few more tests on it. I just want to see if it works. Let me kill the script by hitting another letter. Let's hit E. This kills the script. So right now, basically, I took the initial functionality, and it was using, if I hit this key, it'll terminate the script. Every other key I could print. Right now, I'm doing every other key terminates the script, and then hitting the enter key simulates the click. So I just flipped the logic by just changing the true and false here. There's no error in either or of the scenarios. So let me just see if there's something else online. Show me a JS sandbox where clicking a button changes color. Code sandbox. Let's just go to a random one. Then we can run our script again and see if it works in here. I just want to test it one more time and then we'll call it a night. For this portion at least. Okay. I'm lagging right now for some reason. I'm probably overloading the computer with like all this. Where is it? Program I can use. Yeah, basically that's it. This code click button. All these stupid fucking email signups is like really annoying. Change color of box on click. Yeah, this is the closest one, I guess. And then but yeah, you guys get the point. So let's just run it one more time just to test it, and then we'll commit it and we'll call it a night. So basically here, the script is now running. Go run main go. Enter. And as you can see, as the logs keep going, hitting enter on the button, and then I hit a random button to kill it, S, and that kills the script. And now I can just go back to normal and then click things and refresh. So let's go back. Everything's here is working, so let's commit this. Let's go clear. One second, let me drop all this shit. Git commit M, and then we're gonna go commit message. So update. Link the keyboard button press to simulated mouse click. So that's the next part of the project pretty much done. 87 insertions, I don't know how. Maybe it's from all the packages that I kept adding. But then I'm gonna go git commit M, and then git push Wait, let me get, I forgot the name of the branch. Git branch, git push origin branch. Oh wait, why did I put branch? Origin, this is the branch name. Boom, that should be done. Now we go to git, and then just to show you guys back at mine. So now let's just go to the main. This is still the main because we haven't merged anything. Go to your current branch and you'll see all the new code. So basically when we hit enter, trigger the simulated mouse click with this package. It'll print out a log, and then if we hit any other key on the keyboard, it'll terminate the script. So yeah, if you guys liked these streams, I'm going to keep doing these. I know that some people were requesting the live and all that kind of stuff, so I thought like it would be a good chance to kind of just do these coding strips live, and then show people how we can do projects, show people how we can struggle through a problem and solve it without completely getting code from ChatGPT. We use it for logging, we use it for debugging sometimes, maybe some missing documentation, it fills in the gaps, but that's how we would use AI. Because right now we want to focus on learning stuff and building stuff, right? So I don't want to use it to give me the script. I want to use it just to unblock me if I get really stuck. But yeah, if you guys liked this video, if you like these lives, yeah, like the video, comment, share, give me your honest feedback. What do you think I could improve upon? And we'll try and get that done. So yeah, Knologist out, and stay tuned for the next live. I'm probably be on tomorrow, where I'll go to the next phase of the project, because we just finished phase 1, which is simulating the mouse click with a button press. Peace.